Hi, it's Tony here from AvantiPlus Botany, your Avanti and Scott specialist out in East Auckland. Today I'm going to introduce you to a new service we've got, and it's a bike fit service from bikefitting.com. Today I'm going to introduce you to bikefitting.com, which is a new bike fit system we've purchased from Shimano. It's a great tool for us to utilise when we're selling a bike. It's kind of a several stage process. So at this point we've chosen the bike that you love. From here we sit down and have a chat, and we chat about things like your previous experience on a bike, what type of riding you see yourself doing, any previous injuries, stuff like that. And we also ask questions about flexibility, because that'll determine how long that stem length ends up being as to whether you need to sit up nice and comfy, and comfort's important to you to start with, or if you're actually looking for a power or an aero story later on. That chat kind of uncovers a lot of that stuff outside of what we'll find out in your key body measurements that we take. And that leads me to static fit. So bikefitting.com has a really neat static system that we have here in the shop, and it takes your key measurements you'd expect, so your height, your inseam measurement, torso height, arm length, but it also takes shoulder width, foot length into account as well. So once we've got those measurements, we put it into bikefitting.com's exclusive software, where it takes your measurements and it compares it to over 1 million measurements of people done in the past, as well as it compares it to over 100 brands and 3,000 models of bikes that are in there. We're lucky enough that the full spread of Avanti and Scott bikes are in that system, so it's nice and easy for us. And at this point, it gives us your theoretical best bike fit for you. Regardless of what bike you've chosen, it gives us some really neat measurements that you can use for the rest of your life, for whatever bike you use. But at that point, we take it a step further. So we tell the system what bike you're riding, and once we've done that, it'll tell us what size to sell you. So if we've got a 54 centimeter on the floor, and bikefitting.com tells us that you need a 52 centimeter with a slightly longer stem, that's what we do. So we source a different size bike and make those changes. If you're not happy with that, so say for example it says, no, you're a 52 centimeter, but traditionally you've been a 54 and that's what you want to stick with, we can make that change in the system. And what that does is it says, that's okay, you're going up to a 54 centimeter, but you may need to make some key changes. For example, it might recommend a shorter stem, narrower bars, for example. Once we've got the bike in stock, we build it up and we chuck it in our jig. This is our XY axis tool, and this for us is one of the key reasons we got this. Basically, it's a jig that holds the bike upright, which allows us to zero a laser system out against the center of the bottom bracket down where your cranks are. And from there, it slides accurately across an X and a Y axis to allow us to put those millimeter measurements that it's requiring of us in the system based off that zeroing out of the bottom bracket. It's a great tool. It eliminates the need for plumb lines, rulers, and all that sort of stuff that traditionally we've had to use. It's just awesome. And it's so quick and easy to use. So here at AvantiPlus Botany, a bikefitting.com bike fit is complimentary of all new bike sales. We also offer it to anyone. So come and see me or my great team at AvantiPlus Botany in East Auckland. We'd love to get you sorted with a decent bike fit using bikefitting.com.